my God, it was not recording. Oh, I hate these cameras. All right. Well, for this segment right here, I'm going to read to y'all First Corinthians 13 from 4 to 13. First Corinthians 13 is faith, hope, and love, but but the greatest of these is love. Okay, love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Love never fails, never. But when there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we know prophecy in part. Oh, For we know in part, and we know prophecy in part. But when perfection comes, the imperfect disappears. You hear that? When perfection comes, the perfect disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put them childish ways behind me. Now we see but a poor reflection, as in a mirror. When we shall see face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. Now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is what? Huh? The greatest of these is love. Straight up. Straight up. The greatest of these is love. Many of us lack that. Many of us lack the, I don't know what to call that, the feeling, the compassion, even the drive to love. Like, it's so crazy for me in my life. I've always had a lot of love. Even in my trapping days when I was hustling and kind of making my life better by helping other people make their life ways. I was always that kind of dude that would feed some homeless people. I help the poor. I do what I can, man, to help those. And I'm still that dude, even though my money ain't the same like it was. If I got it and I see someone in need, I'll give it. I'll offer it. But that's not just love. Just love is just love. Like, for instance, for the most part, I believe I can say my love is unconditional. There are no conditions. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. Because, for instance, like, I love my boss. Yeah, I love my boss. My several bosses, even the rude one. I love him. But if that rude guy wasn't my boss per se, I'm not sure I would love him. So I guess that love has a condition. But as for the average person, I love easily. I could just meet you right now, and you'll feel like you've known me for a million years, because sincerely in my heart, to love myself and love others. So love is just easy for me per se. And I guess some of us says it's like that, and for some of us it's harder to be like so, or feel like so, per se. Despite the fact I've been betrayed several times, nice backstab, but it's so easy for me to love. Love. It's easy. It's a good feeling. I know what it feels to be loved, you know. They say treat others like you want your soul to be treated. Yeah, you know, so that's that segment for right there. Jesus loves you, and I do too. Godspeed, indeed, that, yay.